Hi everyone, I hope everybody is doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night from wherever you're watching from. Just on my walk here, look, it's so pretty here, so peaceful. And I just had a thought that I wanted to quickly share with you. I've been thinking about people who have gone through traumatic experiences and the impact that will invariably have on them and on their relationships. Now, based on my experience with people who have gone through trauma, you have to and again, I'm not a specialist, I'm not a psychologist, but just based on my observations, when you are around individuals who have gone through trauma, unless they're actively pursuing healing, you have to protect yourself. And by this I mean, usually, as human beings, when things happen to us and around us, the most natural instinct is to protect ourselves. So when there is severe trauma, people go into self-preservation mode, and they're at full capacity emotionally. So there's often a detachment. I say often, not always, depending on the extent of the trauma. There's often a detachment from themselves. So you have to be careful, because literally they will have because they're so detached from themselves, they will not have any problems helping you to abuse your body, because often they feel empty, they feel detached from themselves. So they have no qualms, as they say back home in Jamaica, helping you to abuse yourself, abuse your bodies. So therefore, you too have to be in a way, exercise some amount of self-preservation so that your character isn't destroyed, your reputation isn't destroyed, you don't suffer a nervous breakdown, because humans in general will often demand more and more, and especially where there's trauma, they will always expect you to extend and to overextend yourself, right? And they often know that they're not emotionally able to give back as much as they're demanding. So it's up to the person who is in some type of relationship, either marital relationship, friendships, even if they're your children, you have to now know your capacity. You have to know when you are at capacity, how much of yourself you're willing to extend without becoming bitter, without becoming angry, because you feel like you're always giving, and these persons are not able to meet you at the point of your need. And again, it's a trauma reflex. Sorry, it's a way that us as humans have learned over years and decades how to protect ourselves. Therefore, us who are on the path to healing, us who are empath, especially, we have to know how much we're able to bear. We have to know how much we're able to give, because legit, when trauma sets in, people feel just that disconnect from themselves. Therefore, they feel disconnected from you as well, from the people around them. They feel empty. They often feel alone, even in a crowd. Therefore, it's up to us as individuals to obviously love people, but to just know how much of yourself you're willing to extend. So pretty, know how much of yourself you're able to give. Okay, everyone, God bless you. Have a wonderful day.